Hey, I'm Kev Camus. Welcome back to Season 3 of the Kirby Career in Cricket 26. As after a very long off-season, at the end of May 2028, Brighton get going again in the Southern Women's Trophy against Staines. And for Kirby, despite being Brighton's best player, she's got some work to do to get selected for anything other than the Southern Women's Trophy at the moment. As you can see, no chance anywhere. As here are Brighton heading into the season. So Kirby at 70, highest ranked player ahead of Malone, Carr, Carroll and Baldwin. The only other players above 60. And then a few players in their 50s, but quite a lot under 50. Jade King's only 47 despite being one of the best bowlers in the team, surprisingly. And O'Keefe at 52. I don't know why she's had struggles getting selected, but we'll see if Kirby can become captain shortly and then we'll sort shit out here. So here's our first sight of Kirby, an averaging 15 250s, but none at T20 level. There's Brighton 83 for 3 after 10 overs. As Kirby gets in the gap, gets a boundary. What a way to start the season. Look at this. Decisive back foot stroke. Let the arm flow. Alright, let's see if Kirby can get a good strike rate maybe as well on this. Oh, that will not help. So we've got Robertson at the Robertson at the other end, averaging 27. Come on, we just need a good ball. Oh my god. Come on, Kirby, just hit the ball. That's all we want. There we go, finally. Oh no, it's spin. Oh, then 1 for 12 after 1 over so far. There's a risky single, gets it. Lucky, as you can see, there's only, 4 ring fielders and that's it. Every else on the boundary. As it was Robertson that Harding got. So, 2, as you can see, red bats at the crease. Not good for Brighton, as Kirby at least getting the singles. She is 8 for 8 and Compton 4 of 60. Bloody hell, that's tall, isn't it? So umpire agrees then. Wide had into the total, but yeah. Need someone to push on, don't we? Maybe Kirby. It's Harding back. 2 for 15 then after that. Wicket Robertson. There's Kirby into double figures. And that single also got the century up for Brighton. 104 for 4 then. Oh, I mean, she is good square of the wicket as Wong's got Compton 5 down. It's not going well for Brighton, is it? As a rare leg side shot. As one got Compton for 10. So Barker at the crease, 2 of 3. As that's a wide. Every little helps in this. I mean, maybe 150 could be a target, but we'll see. Oh my god, that's a terrible shot, Kirby. Oh, poor fielding. Run again. Get a cheeky double. It's heading to the final over there. 127 for 7. Oh, we've got to be looking for boundaries. What the hell is that? That is not how you look for boundaries, I don't think. There's King at the crease. So Barker gone. What is this? She's playing baseball here. What the fuck? Come on, Kirby, just hit the ball. Oh my god. At least that last one was a ride, but still, 128 for 7. Come on. Oh, missed it. Trying to look behind square on the offside there. Alright, we'll just take a single. Just get off strike, Kirby. Alright, final ball of the innings then. 15 off 20 for Kirby. No confidence. And, yeah. So not a great start to the season then for Brighton. 138 off their 20. Stopped scorer 39 for Carl before she got bowled by Harding. 26 for Carl, 15 for Kirby and Malone. But no real partnerships after those first couple. From 75 for 2, 130 for 8 in the end. With 2 for 12 for Phillips, 2 for 20 Harding, 2 for 28 Wong. 1 for 26 Gallagher, 1 for 29 Whittaker, and even Martin without a wicket just went for 14 runs. Very economical. So Kirby averaging 32. She needs to take a lot more wickets this season. On in just the 5th over, Kirby. 27-1, and wicketkeeper is up to the stumps. That's fantastic to see. That's not, though. Finally, we see what up means then. Okay. Alright, come on. Kirby, bowl outside off. That's what we need. There we go, that's better. Just a single. Alright, good first over from Kirby. I know that she had that boundary first ball, but apart from that, just 1 run from the over. And that remains so. Inexplicably, she got taken off. So it's now 80 for 1 in the 13th over here. Nice. As Dunkley settled in nicely. 41 off 34. And all edge and boundary. Once again, another streaky boundary. Oh, good ball. Oh, dropped. Alright, look at this then. So, clear edge. You can hear it. There it is. There is an edge. Tries to go to wicket. And she just drops it. Just hits the wrong hand first. But not good enough for a captain apparently. As Staines win by 8 wickets in the end. Barker gets 1 for 34. Kirby 0 for 11 off her 2. As Dunkley gets 58. Unbeaten 54 for Ash James. But Dunkley gets player of the match. What the hell? How has she only bowled 2 overs? Do not get that. But yeah, there is the winning scorecard for Staines in the end. This is the first time I've played this in like 6 weeks. I recorded that first 2 seasons like just as the game came out. Now I'm recording this in early January, 11th of January 2026. There's been lots of changes since I last played this. Apparently the fielding seems better. We've got the wicket keeper now coming up to the stumps, which is fantastic. We got, actually can see what all these kind of batting improvements and fielding and bowling improvements actually are as well. Plus we get objectives. So Kirby had to get a wicket, hit 2 sixes, bowl a maiden over. Of course, she achieved none of that. As coach thinks, oh, she didn't put in her best performance. 15 off 21. Not a great strike rate for a T20 game, is it? As all Kirby is skipper. Look at that. For the one day is okay. It might just be like a fill-in though. As Gravesend win the toss. The captain is heading out on the field, they just said. Fantastic to hear for Kirby. In the 20th over, then she comes out 86 for 3 for Brighton. Not a great start. As Farmer's just got Cowell for 32. So 86 for 3 Brighton. Looks like we're getting at least 200 maybe here. Don't know what's happened to Farmer. Apart from the wicket, she's bowled 2 wides and a boundary. Calm down, Farmer. Alright, take the quick single. Kirby's flying. As Brighton have got Lawford at the other end then. Who cares? But at least in the 50 over game, like, Kirby can just play herself in, you know. And by play herself in, I mean play and miss, like, every ball. Apart from the one that went for a boundary. Alright, quick single. Get out of there. Nice. So we've got Compton at the other end then on 7. Century up for Brighton. Let's approach the halfway mark of the innings. Oh no, we've got the left arm spinner. Go back, Kirby. Rotate that. That's it. Leg bite. So that was good. That was a good attempt at fielding actually for bowling. That's good to see. Of course, there's been like 20 million updates since I last played, so it's good to see the fielding seems to be improved. Like quite a lot of improvements to the game, and it's like, oh no, Vessels has got Compton for 11. There's Merrin back on for a 3rd over. It's not going well for Brighton. Oh, Kirby lucky. It's going to take another cheeky double. Or not. Should have dived with her. She would have been in if we dived. But look at that. It... Just out. Just out. Oh dear. Shocking. That's why they say you never run on an overthrow, you know. It's a good shot down the ground. So Keith in. She's actually got a tiny bit of confidence. She's 6 off 5. She's actually got a great average as well, 37. So I don't get why she's like stuck at number 11. She's like the best number 11 ever for some reason. So Keith going along nicely, already into double figures off 10 off 11 balls, should I say. Oh, and that's a great straight drive. That should be a couple. Might be a boundary. It is. Fortunately, we've got pace back on the ball. McCartney in. 3 off her so far this over. Kirby just keeping the strike rotating. That's all she needs to do. It's got Thompson in. Just her second over in the 37th over of the innings. Okay. 0 for 8 so far. Or 0 for 9 now. There's O'Keefe and Kirby both 30 or 33. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Oh, cut off though. There's probably not a lot I can actually show from Kirby's innings because she's, you know, doing the old Joe route. You know, the odd boundary when it's there or wide when it's there. But it's mostly D'ing in singles, just rotating the strike here. Oh, that's a poor shot. But yeah, there you go, another single. Sadly, after a 60-run partnership, O'Keefe is gone by McCartney, unfortunately. But I've got Allen at the other end, 13 or 13 already. She averages like 17 as well, it's almost there already. Oh, come on. I was actually trying to get that behind square on the offside, not in front of square on the leg side, but hey. Oh, fuck. So here's Kirby then bowled in the 20th over. 73 for 1 for Graves. And great starting their reply. So that's a good shot. Didn't quite get hold of it though. So it looks like it's going to be a single. It's good seeing in this like wicket keeper. She's not up. That's normal. So it's good to see that that's been fixed. Slips I did have to bring up though. As Baldwin has got the only wicket so far of O'Brien bowled in it for 12. But as you can see, these two running along nicely at the moment. So that's a good shot through the covers. Like we do have a boundary rider there now. As we've moved third round, but... Oh, that's a catch. That's out. First wicket of the season for Kirby. Pressure had been mounting. And finally it's paid. Cracking catch from O'Keefe. Look at that dive. Should be in the Olympics. So Boyce gone for 39. Then over 50-run partnership has been broken. As it's 86 for 2. It's halfway through the innings. Gravesend are actually 97 for 2. They're behind the rates. Incredibly. The only thing is I know they fixed the wicket keeper. I wish the slips were a bit up as well. As oh, is that out? Nah. So this could be a maiden, it. Oh, not quite. A single down to mid-on. As Kirby back on in the 34th over. 140 for 2 for Gravesend. So they're building a partnership here. As Plunkett eases towards 50. And see Mildenhall. Not quite green confidence, but going at more than a runner ball. Oh, that's a boundary. Damn it. Alright, going a bit bold. So we brought in short cover, but we've also put in a leg slip. So we'll see how this works. As you can see, we've got the cover there. An extra cover anyway for singles. So both players made their 50s now. 161 for 2 for Gravesend. Is looking very good. Oh, that's... Alright, Kirby back in the power play. 43rd over. 27 needed off this last 6. As you see, Plunkett up to 74. Mildenhall at 59. They are flying. That's not helping. It's just 7 needed then with 5 overs remaining. Oh, hello, they're hitting out now. Oh, and that's it. And what a way to win it. As Kirby best bowler, then 1 for 35. Best batter as well for Brighton, doing it all. But Vessels with 3 for 26 gets play of the match. As Gravesend cruised the victory by 8 wickets. 84 not out for Plunkett. 79 not out for Mildenhall, as Brighton had no answers. Compton just bowling 2 overs, surprisingly. As well, 1 for 38 for Baldwin, the only other wicket taker. As an unbeaten stand in the end of 137 wins it. Oh, damn it, it needed one more for, otherwise Kirby would have got all the objectives. But as, hey, assistant coach saying you're excellent, Captain Kirby. With 37 or 45 and 1 for 35 in the bowling. Well, she was. As here we go then. Kirby's game, the 3-dayers against Chapham. Unfortunately, it's no longer Captain Kirby in the 3-day format. But look at this start for Brighton. 316 for 3. 171 from Malone. Meg Lanning reincarnated. And a century for Lawford as well. As they had a stand of 263. Fantastic third wicket stand. But yeah, let's see what Kirby can do then. As, oh my god, the bowling's taken some punishment. 2 for 79, 1 for 79 for Harding as she's racing in. How has Lawford only got, like, I know half energy, I can understand that, but why is she red? Sure, you would expect to see, like, you know, confidence or something from her, surely. What the fuck was that sound? Nice boundary, get off the mark. So Kirby getting a couple runs. Or do we take the tactical single net? Get a couple. No! Fortunately, Lawford is gone. 405 bowled by Harding. Shouldn't have said anything. Oh, Kirby, terrible defence. As amazingly, in the end, Brighton scored 428, even though nobody got close to the centuries that Malone and Lawford scored. Best was 29 from Barker. As you can see, just racked up the runs afterwards. As top figures, 4 for 120 for Cullen, 3 for 103 for Harding. And in reply, Whitehorn got an early breakthrough prayer for a duck as bowler opening the batting. And Bradshaw there has Kirby, one of the first changes as well. Good to see. Alright, Kirby back for a second over. We need to get a couple of wickets here. That's not helping. Oh, Barker's got bowler at the other end for 10. So 36 for 2 for Chapham. Not the greatest reply. That's Kirby just bowling this line outside off stump. Hasn't tempted Bradshaw so far in the over. Went with the final ball. As that also meant it was lunch on day 2 as well. Oh, come on. Oh, and it might be a nice maiden here. Or not. Nice dab and run. Right, Kirby back on in the 41st over. 143 for 6. Chapham really struggling. But yeah, Allen Duck got a couple of wickets. Baldwin and Barker as well. So here we go. Final ball of the over then. Maiden on return. Yep. So it's not quite Mitchell Stark, it's Maddison Stark, but you know, close enough. As over the top. As once again Kirby keeping it quiet. Had a wide, but from that boundary, but just 5 off. So cracking shot through the covers. It's going a bit more back of a length now. Like a good length apparently to Bradshaw. Means she can't get her front peg in the ground and launch Kirby. But she can do that instead. As Kirby gets the bowl to Stark for once. That's 5 off the over. Oh, and a wicket! There's one of those wickets she's needed. Stark chasing a wide one and O'Keefe with freaking Superwoman launch. As they go Start for 17. As there's also been a wicket at the other end then as Bradshaw does not get her century. Barker gets her LBW for 91. So 175 for 8 at Chapham. They're like going to be following on then. And now Baldwin's got Harding for a duck. So just one more wicket to go then as Melbourne comes to the crease. And for some reason they want her on strike. What? It looks like Baldwin got her the next over anyway for 11, so Gravesend all out for a measly figure. As Kirby gets the bat again, as it's the morning of day 3, lead over 300. Surely Brighton should be declaring it. Try and win the match. The left arm Shane Warne, which we do not want to get out to, as we did many times in the last couple of seasons. Oh, come on! That's not out. What is this? Oh, it's Plum. Fuck's sake, Kirby, why are you out? And that was it. Brighton win by 227 runs. No surprise Malone was player of the match of the 171, as Kirby did not get the ball in the second innings. As you saw, out for 1 thanks to Snyder. As she ended up with 4 for 45, 3 for 24 for Cunningham as well. Great figures. Here's the Brighton figures as well from the first innings. 1 for 23 for Kirby with 3 maidens. 3 for 50 for Barker. 3 for 23 Baldwin. 2 for 39 and then 1 for 21 at Whitehorn. And then in the second innings, as you can see, just 4 players got in double figures. Madison start down in 8. Mary Cunningham as well at 18. Bradshaw with another start at 32. And the highest score is Boulder with 39. But once again, Allen did the damage, Baldwin did the damage, and Whitehorn did the damage. As none of the objectives here. I'm guessing the players had a bet on Kirby taking 2 wickets then. I just didn't want her to do that. So you expect to see better. Well, get Kirby bowling. I know her batting wasn't great, 8 off 19. But she was bowling well in the first innings at least. Should be bowling in the second. As maybe we should do that next time then, as we're against Chatham again, this time in the T20 format. So thanks for watching. We'll see if Kirby and Brighton can continue the good form from the 3 days next time.